Oh shit, we're live, everybody. How's it going? It's your boy Navon. Let me check the stream real quick. See what the fuck's happening. Oh shit, we're live, everybody. How's it? Ooh, looking pretty smooth. I just whacked the fuck out of my goddamn microphone. It's pretty hype. So yeah, so we're live again on some Euro Truck. Some Euro Truck John. No special news. I will say beforehand, you could probably hear the AC. I'm gonna say this in basically every video from here on out. And just try to tune it out. I'll tune it out. I have it set to 76 degrees so that it shouldn't kick on a whole lot, and when it does, it'll kick on very lightly. But I'm also gonna be on fire during this whole entire time. But it's okay. So let's start with some fucking mad Euro Truck. Am I right or am I right, everybody? Boom. Check that out. Okay. So we have a few things to do today on the docket. Sorry. One, I'm testing out a new microphone setup. I hope you guys like it, because it's kind of a vibe. It's upside down, kind of legit. Two, I have to visit service in this game because we're fucked. First we have to go to sleep. It put me in my house. I know we were trying to make our way back to our house, but since the game updated, it actually put us back in the house. So we're here, which is pretty cool, pretty fun and exciting. We're gonna go find a place to sleep, which I think I can sleep in my house. I just don't know where, but I think I can. I think it's a very real possibility. Oh fuck, man, I haven't played this game in a year, dude. Oh my goodness, my guy is snoring. He's snoring. My truck is fucking up. Life is good. Oh my goodness, everybody. There we go. Oh no, the malfunction made it harder to drive. It definitely didn't. Oh, it kind of did. No, I feel like I just haven't played this game in like a whole 2 months, so you know. Well, this ain't even where I go to sleep now, is it? God damn it. I like streaming, man. I don't have to edit and a video goes up on the channel. That's pretty much the biggest vibe in the world. I've put together a list for yeah, this is what we're doing. Oh, when we stop the engine back there. I put together a list for all my future upgrades. I don't know if any of you guys ever do this, but sometimes I'll just like go on Amazon and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is the what the fuck is this? I don't even want to look at this screen. But I'll be like, oh, this is the shit that I want to do. Why is my what? But I'll put together a list on Amazon that'll be like, yeah, this is all the stuff I want to buy in the future. And it'll be like some crazy ass list that I'll never buy, but I'll just slowly whittle away at it. Alright, so since I apparently can't sleep at my house, I thought I could. I thought I could really sleep here if I just turned off the engine, right? Turns out not. What the hell did I just press? Whoa, what is this? Okay. I don't want to ever do that again. Alright, we gotta go find a place to sleep. Let's open up this fucking map. To the right will do us just nicely. Just nicely enough. Let's chuck on the old turn signal. Yeah, so last time we drove, we went really fast, and that caused a lot of pain and suffering on my truck. I know I have to go to sleep, dude. I don't let me be okay. Also, that sign says iFlop, which is probably the most legit sign I've ever seen in my life. I'm pretty hyped about that. You know, some personal news. I'm fucking full vaxxed right now. I mean, I gotta wait 2 weeks for the second shot to fully make me immortal. But, I got hit up with that Moderna, dude. That Moderna. I had my second shot 2 days ago. I don't know about you guys, but the Moderna, the vaccines just fucked me up bad. Everyone else I've been talking to was like, oh yeah, I got lightly groggy. Me, I got straight up fucked up. Like, I was basically dead and just not a usable person. Like, yesterday, Like the day I had it, I was like, okay, it's whatever. You know, my arm's a little sore, but I'm fine. And then it's always the next day, I just had like this insane fucking like fever, headache, and migraine, dude. My head felt like someone took my brain out, just like took the brain out, popped it in a frying pan, and was just pouring fucking oil on it. And it just felt so fucking bad. It just hurt. It hurt so much. I was like sitting there in my bed the whole day. I could barely move. It was terrible. But other than that, I'm fully vaxxed. So that was some sadness I had to deal with. What else is there happening in my life? There's this. I'm back to this. I had to go build a house with my friend Jack. I mean, we didn't build the house. We just had to get his house ready for him to move in because he bought a house. It was exciting. And my sister bought a house too. So I've just been honestly chilling and waiting for this like house shit to pan out. I feel like I need to buy a house now. I want to buy a house. And it's actually not that much, like the houses I've been looking at aren't that much more than rent, and they're just better than the house that I have right now. But I just gotta save up enough money to make it happen, you know? But I definitely do want to buy a house. So, yeah, me and Em have been talking about it. I forgot how weird it is to drive a whole entire semi-truck. Okay, we don't need this weird. There we go. So that's kind of the vibe. I don't know if I've played Euro Truck since I've actually owned a manual transmission car. I can't say I have. I don't think the last time I played this I was whipping the GTI. This is fucking weird, man. And then this? Yeah, I was right. I had to get over another lane. You know, you don't really have to indicate all that much in this game. You guys know that. I don't really understand what most of the gears are, but I'm learning it in this game, and I'm probably not gonna learn it very well. I'm excited because we're almost done with Neo. That's been, you know, something like fucking 3 months of a game. I think after Neo, I'm gonna start releasing more than one game at a time, and I have a few ideas, but I think the next game we're gonna record Game Grumps style, where it's like, oh, this is all recorded in like one session, and I've cut it up into 15-minute videos. Except I might do 30-minute videos. We'll have to see. I don't know. Just floating these ideas around. I went to go flick the fucking stick for the turn signal, and I was like, oh wait, I gotta use the paddle shifter. Okay, let's get some fucking... I must actually have to go to sleep, because I don't need gas. I need to go to sleep in the game, not gas. It's okay. I'm just gonna pick up some gas. Let's go find a fucking... Let's go... Let's find a gas station, a sleep station for sleepy boys. Oh, what? This doesn't let me... I can't navigate around this. I just want to find a sleep... Okay, if I just continue on this road, I can go sleepy. Okay. Sure. I like it. God, I feel like I just gotta find... I'm gonna just straight up no look, because we're kind of just that cool most of the time. How do you... Man, dude, driving a semi-truck is a difficult task. Oh, we're going way too fast. Oh, what the fuck was that all about? There we go. I discovered a new viewpoint. That's pretty legit. I don't even know if the... I think last time I played Euro Truck was after I got this wheel, because I wanted to feel how it was, what it was like, you know, the vibe of it. Can I just turn my... Yeah, look at that. I'm just not braking. Oh, also I noticed that the PSI goes up with my brake pedaling, because I guess they're air brakes, which would make sense. You need air to operate them. There we go. We're running it. Ran. It's officially been ran. Just ease her in. Just ease her right into place. Is this first? No, I want first. There we go. Oops. I'm doing like real manual things, and this semi-truck doesn't like me doing it. It doesn't like me doing it. I wish you could, well actually, so I should probably talk about my new sim setup that I'm working on. So, one, I'm starting with the triple monitors, man. That's where I'm starting. If you saw my last video, you saw that I was upgrading my graphics card in preparation for having triples, because I really want to have triples. That way I don't have to crash into this guy. But that way I don't have to fucking deal with the garbage that is a single. I have a bigger monitor now, which is cool. I wonder if that equates to you guys being able to see more. I have no idea. But yeah, so I'm working on getting triples. I gotta get over it, so I'm gonna wait for this guy to pass me. So that's the first step. And then the second step is to actually build out a nice little rig. At least like a you know, kind of an actual cockpit, not rig. So I have a seat picked out. I want to buy the GT Omega Art cockpit. It's gonna be pretty legit. After that, as far as like sim stuff goes, I'm probably just gonna pick up the V3, the Fanatec V3 inverted pedal, V2 I think they're the inverted pedals, because I like the realism of the inverted pedals. I thought about buying those Thrustmaster ones that they just came out with. I just slept twice. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, sure. We just slept twice. Whatever. Was that my cat? What was that? Nope, that wasn't my cat. That was weird. Yeah, but I wanted to get the V3 inverted because they are cool and inverted, and I'm excited about that. What the fuck am I supposed to do right now? Oh yeah, I have to go get my truck fixed. Where the fuck do I do that at? World map. Is there a place around here that'll hook me up? Yeah, let's get there. I should have just did this earlier. What the hell? Okay. Okay, let's go get my truck fixed right the hell up. Yeah, we did a number on her last time we played this game. I can't really see that way anyways. It's kind of funny. I think if I just go after this guy, we should be pretty kosher. Sorry for these weird angles. You guys know how this game is. Hello? There we go. Oh, not in front of me, going slower. Now I have to downshift all the way down to 7th. You bitch. There we go. I guess we just want to get up to 12th on the regular in this game, right? That feels like the vibe. It's hard to gauge it because I can't feel the transmission. It doesn't, like in the GTI, it just tells you when to shift. I mean, I don't have to use that as much, but it does tell you when you need to shift. It's like, hey, you should probably be in 6th right now. Sometimes it's just fucking stupid. It's like, oh, you're going 40 miles an hour in a 35? Go up to 6th and bog your engine down for nothing. And I'll be like, why are you so sad all the time, GTI? That was not a red light violation. I was trying to find 13th, and it took me a second. But, yeah, so that's a little different here. Also, the gated shifter is kind of funny. Kind of hilarious. I started watching Car Trek with Tavares in it. I don't know why. I'm subscribed to him and I just never watched Car Trek before because I just felt like such a commitment. But it's pretty fun. Pretty fun so far. So they put out a new series. I've been watching that. Been chilling on that. I finished the first season of Invincible. What am I doing? There we go. So that was fun. There we go. She's fixed. Now we can go fucking take a job. But yeah, I finished the first season of Invincible. You know, my only part I didn't like about it was the animation sometimes got a little shitty. But I think once they up the budget for the next season, we'll be golden. So I'm excited for that. JoJo has been announced. JoJo fucking what is this, part 6? Yeah, last time was part 5, so it's part 6. I'm pretty hyped about that, because I've been wanting to, you know, see Stone Ocean for a while. So I'm excited. Do we want to do a big job? Price per distance. Title load. Oh, yeah, we gotta do it in my area. Oh, yeah, we have. Hello. Alright. Let's go do that then. Let's do a parking brake. There we go. I kind of hate not being able to see out of my other mirror. Which way do they want me to go? They want me to go that way? Do they want me to turn around? I think they want me to turn around. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break the whole entire wall. Oh no, we broke the law. Who's gonna stop me? The make-believe police in make-believe land, also known as New Mexico? No, they're not gonna stop me, because they're make-believe. Man, we can really get going without a trailer. We're kind of wilding out here. I think I just peaked the mic. I've been trying to make it louder. I've realized that I record stuff very softly. When I edit, I usually have to bump up the audio quite a bit because I just record so softly, and I realize that translates over to streaming, so I'm really trying to make it louder for you guys. Where do you want to be? Probably in 12, right? Ooh, 11? There we go. Do I have more than 12? Oh, I have 14. Let's go. When did I get 14 gears? 15 gears? Okay, everybody. Wait, do I have 16? 17? I have 18 gears? No way. No fucking way. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember getting 18 gears. I thought we only had 13. Okay. Well, now I don't have to worry so much. Alright. We're taking your fucking potato delivery. Oh, dried fruits. Sorry. Trailer's ready to go. Let's go fucking pick the bitch up. It should be here. It takes so much effort to fucking find the right gear in this game. I just need one of those like shifter adapters that I can just screw around right before I start streaming, but those things are so expensive. Cause then you could flip it up with your finger and I don't have to worry about all the garbage. There she blows. Let's turn around and take a fucking gerrymander. A gerrymander gander. This. There we go. We're kind of far out, but we can make it work. We want to go this way. No, we don't. We want to go this way. There we go. I should get one of those turny thingies that I can stick on. My girlfriend uses one. She has spina bifida and uses a wheelchair and crutches regularly. So when she gets to her car, she has to use one of those wheelie things. Other than that, those are mostly illegal. Let's go. T to attach the trailer, everybody. So we're on our first official job in like 2 months, which is exciting. man, why are we so wiggly all of a sudden? The gears are so short. Maybe I should, I know I was making fun of those truckers last time I was playing this game, but maybe I should shorten the, or make the gears longer. So if I have like 13 of them and I only use half, maybe I should shorten them out. Maybe I should fucking, there we go. There we go. So I try to go to 20,000 RPM. I don't know if that's the correct RPM. That feels kind of high, but that's just kind of where I like to reside, so. And we have 18 whole gears to play around with, so I'm pretty hyped about that. I've been playing a lot of Assetto Corsa recently. I'm kind of hype on that game right now, just because it's just fun. I've been practicing a lot of drifting. I haven't streamed any of it just because I want to get a little bit better at drifting, and I want to get some friends if I'm going to be racing. So I might, at some point after COVID's over, have some friends over and we just run hot laps and we just take turns getting in and out of the seats. But I want to get lav mics before we do that, so hopping out of the seat isn't so exciting, you know, so like exciting. I think that's probably my next stream upgrade is going to be lav mics, and then I want to get a camera that's not my phone. Because while having a camera that is my phone is kind of cool, because I get to use my fancy dancy camera, I also don't get to use my phone while I'm streaming, which is kind of annoying. So, you know, that's how it be sometimes. But yeah, Assetto Corsa has actually taught me a lot about my rig, weirdly enough. Like what my handicaps are, which is kind of why I want to get new pedals. It's because now that I understand that my brake is not super good and my clutch is kind of weird and funky. But the clutch, it doesn't matter too much. Most modern clutches are pretty linear, so when it's like a linear clutch pedal, it doesn't really matter. But you know, still something I would like to address at some point. So yeah, I want to pick up the V2s, right? V3s, whatever. The Fanatec's latest pedals, then they offer them inverted, so I want to get that at some point. Then I probably won't upgrade my wheelbase until after I get the Fanatec shifter, and then after that, I would probably get just like one of their direct drive wheelbases. But like the direct drive stuff's not happening for like 2 years, I bet. Because that stuff's expensive. That's like $1,000, and having $1,000 to blow all in one go is kind of a rarity for Navan McNeil. So I definitely wouldn't want to drop it on a wheelbase. I'd probably spend it on something else. We're gonna cruise at a nice 72 miles an hour. This is kind of a short trip. It says it's only gonna be 3 hours. Kind of hyped about that. But I'm gonna be streaming today until Emma comes home, so that's exciting. Today Emma broke the toilet seat. For some reason, ever since we moved into this house, I swear, dude, I've had to change this toilet seat so many fucking times. So when we first moved in, I changed it just for you know, sanitary sake. You know, I didn't want a seat that people's butts been on this whole time, so I went to Walmart, picked out their $10 seat, and I was like, good to go. Head on home. Pop it off, put the new one on. We were chilling. It was a vibe. It was a toilet seat for about like 2 weeks, and then it started getting like loose and weird and wiggling around, and I kept keeping to have tightening it and stuff like that. And then some other shit about the toilet broke, and I had to get the landlord to come and fix it. And it was just this whole fucking mess, man. And after the landlord fixed the toilet, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't need this garbage. I don't want this garbage toilet seat. So I just I took that toilet seat off, tossed it. Well, I bought a new one off Amazon before, and then I tossed it. I put this new one on, but then I bought the wrong fucking size of toilet seat. I swear, man, I bought the wrong fucking size. And then it was just awkward, because I bought this awkwardly big toilet seat. that was just super annoying. We gotta go down to 14. There we go. Okay. and like for like a couple months, I was like, whatever. I bought it. It's happening. I'm not gonna let it spoil my day, cause it's just what up. Oh, I have to pull in for an inspection, everybody. I was like, it's just whatever. I bought the toilet seat. It's happening. I'm happening. Ooh, the way station's over there, motherfucker, dude. All right, hopefully we don't have this guy. What? Why did he stop ever? This is weird. I'm not even in his way. I don't understand. What was I talking about? Oh, it's a stop sign? Well, no, that makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? I hope he doesn't hit me. I don't think it's a stop sign. What did I just do? What just happened? Oh, I chucked it into reverse. Boy, I am a dunce, aren't I? Aren't I? Enter. What am I saying? God. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, so anyway. Back to what I was saying about the fucking toilet seat. Yeah, so I bought this too big toilet seat. It wasn't wiggling though. I was happy with the construction, so I was like, fuck it. I'm buying the right size toilet seat. Bought the right size toilet seat. Tossed the too big toilet seat. And I was like, we're chilling, dude. Third toilet seat's a goddamn charm. Let's go. And I'm like, sweet. I don't have to worry about any toilet seat garbage ever again. And you know what the fuck happens? I'm this morning I'm playing a set of Corsair, and it's not really Emma's fault. It's just this house is just cursed. And I'm playing a set of Corsair. I'm trying to drift. I'm doing a bad job. I was killing it yesterday, but today I was just not on my A game, and so I'm kind of frustrated. And Emma texts me. She's like, "Hey, I just fucking broke the toilet seat." And I'm like, "Why? How? How did this happen?" And she's like, "I'll pay to fix it." Because I mean, we share our bills or whatever, but it's not that big of a deal. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Thanks for paying for it." And I was like, just send me the money and I'll just go fucking buy a new one. I had to run to Home Depot and buy a new toilet seat again. I see how this wasn't a stop sign, but I'm just going anyway. Sometimes it's just truck life. Sometimes that's just the truck life. But yeah, so I had to buy this new toilet seat. So hopefully this one doesn't wiggle or break or be too long. I feel like I'm a toilet seat expert now. I feel like no one should have to put this many toilet seats on in their life. Unless you're a plumber. Even then, like, if you buy a new toilet, does the seat come in pre-installed usually? I don't even know. So that's just been my life for the past couple of days. Just been chilling with a whole bunch of fucking toilet seats. I can't see shit. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Is this my lights? Ah. Yeah, I still can't see shit. That means you guys can see even less shit. Well, that's pretty nice, isn't it? So yeah, that's been my life with the toilet seats. I have another gripe with this house, but I think I'll talk about that a little bit later. Save that for some fun and excitement. But right now, let's talk about this monitor I got, dude. So I've been perusing around, looking for. I have a very specific set of requirements I want for the monitor. I was looking for 27 or 32 inch. Turns out 32 inch is kind of expensive, so I was looking for 27 inch, 1440p, 144 hertz. So I'm always looking for 144 because once you go high refresh rate, you never go back. I had a 144 refresh rate 1080p monitor, and it actually made me better at video games. And I was like, what the fuck, actually? Like, there is a definite improvement in my life after I bought it. And then, and so I wanted to get the 144, and I, instead of looking for a 4K, I wanted 1440p. One, because of the savings, and two, because Lions Tech Tips praises 1440p. He's like, yo, like, don't skip on it. It's fucking good. It's not garbage like everyone makes you feel like it is. He's like, it's totally worth it. And I was like, you know what? If my man Linus is saying 1440p is the bomb.org, then it is, you know. Or I'm gonna wait for this guy to go, and then I'm gonna go. It's gonna be pretty hype. Was that a mistake? Probably. Am I gonna hit this car? Nope, because fuck you, that's why. There we go. But see, this is why I need a triple monitor setup. But yeah, I was looking for monitors that if I bought 3 of them, I wouldn't, like, be wasting my money. And if I only had 1 of them, I'd still be happy. I plugged this bitch, well, I found this one used. Some guy bought it. I guess he didn't like it, probably because he wanted a bigger one. And you know, I bought it used, and I got a pretty okay deal on it. It was just a tiny little discount. We're gonna move on over, and I'm pretty hyped with it. It's been pretty fun. The colors are beautiful. 1440p's got me feeling some kind of way. I got FreeSync enabled. Now that I'm rocking an AMD card, FreeSync just fucking works, and that's brilliant. I haven't had any VSync problems. Actually, I need to probably up this game's quality or something. I don't know. Well, I'll probably not do that ever. I like to lie and say I'm gonna do things and then not do them. That's kind of my MO. Wow, I feel like you guys can't see shit right now. I can't see anything, so I don't know how you guys are seeing anything at all. Yeah, I can see fucking nothing right now in this game. I can't see the sky, it's just black. I can't see the road. I can see like just the lights in front of me. I thought highways in America were lighted usually. I live in America. They're lighted over here. These Euros trying to make it sound like my country's terrible, which I mean, in you know, in fairness, it is pretty terrible, but it's not this bad. Maybe it is. There's been some shit in the news about a gas crisis. I woke up the one day, and then everyone's like, yeah, gas crisis. I'm like, shit, I'm still working from home. What do you mean, gas crisis? And I was like, fuck. I was like, what the hell? And I just saw like pictures of people like filling up garbage bags and fucking plastic containers full of gas. I'm just like, what the fuck, actually? How is any of this real? It was just so funny to see all these people freaking out. I haven't seen anyone around here freaking out about gas, and I haven't noticed a price increase, but the last time I got gas was before the gas crisis, so I don't know exactly how this works, but I guess a pipeline got hacked or something. Like some mad computer hackers hacked this pipeline and fucked it up. Well, I really can't be seeing shit in this game at all, I'll tell you right now. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do for this. I can't see anything, so we're gonna turn up the fucking brightness. Can I get up in brightness? Oh, that's a bit bright. That should be good. Well, fuck you guys. Let's try out these things. Should be good. Yeah, should be good. I should be good without these things. Alright. Let's see how this plays out. I hope this works. I can see a little bit more. I can see the horizon at least. That's still pretty bad. Are my headlights just trash? Do I need to buy better headlights? No, that's just my headlights. Sure, I guess, whatever. We'll just keep vibing it. Nothing else to do but get to it, you know? What was I talking about? Yeah, this monitor's great. What else is there to say? You know, I re-cable managed my desk when I got this monitor because since streaming I hadn't cable managed my desk in a while, and it needed it because I added a whole bunch of new fucking wires. So now it's looking a lot better than it was before. So like the capture card actually has a place now, and the desk is, you know, just looking pretty Prime Radeon these days. There was in the last video I did, I was complaining about not having enough HDMI cables, and you know what the fucking funniest thing is? I was like, you know, whenever I need them, they just like appear usually. And you know, I post that video, and then while I'm posting the video, I had to, like, the monitor came, this monitor came, and I was setting it up, and then I opened it up, and there was a fucking HDMI cable in there, and I was like, god damn. I was like, there's one right here. And then, I mean, it wasn't as long as I wanted it to be, but it was just kind of funny. And then, I went downstairs and I opened up my TV cubby hole. You know, I have like a TV stand, and I opened it up and I was gonna chuck the HDMI cable in there because that's just what you do with them. And I chucked it in there, and there's another one in there just chilling. And I was like, how the fuck is there just 2 HDMI cables that I've had and I just didn't know about? So yeah, now I have extra HDMI cables. I think I'm still gonna buy the other ones just because I want to have a nice consistent set somewhere, but it's kind of funny. I like having consistent cables on my computer. Like if they all kind of look the same, it'd be nice. But also that'd be very inconvenient for me because when cable managing, if all your cables look the same. But at least if they have a consistent look to them, like they're all braided or they're all like a certain color, it makes my life a little bit easier. But then you don't even see them because I hide all the cables anyways. So does it matter? No, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo. Today I was downloading mad car mods for a set of Corsa, dude. I was downloading fucking everything. It was kind of insane. And it's been pretty hype so far. I'm having so much fun in it. I think I just stopped playing Forza because it's just not as much fun as Assetto Corsa, because Assetto Corsa is just so real, and like shit can just change on the fly. Oh, my exit's fucking closed. That's annoying. So like, you can be in I could take that exit. Why did you tell me not to take that exit? Okay, weirdo. But fucking, what am I talking about? I need to move. This guy's gonna get in my way. But yeah, in Assetto Corsa, like, so in Forza, if you're in a car that has automatic downshifting, like it'll blip the throttle for you when you downshift, so you don't have to worry about it. I think they call them electronic kickers. It doesn't tell you, and it doesn't like it's just not a feature in the game. But in Assetto Corsa, if you get in one, you know, as you're loading in the loading screen, it says, hey, this car has this many gears. It's got these couple features. So some of them will have like you can adjust the amount of turbo in the cockpit, or you can adjust like certain brakes in the cockpit. And some of them will have where it's like, oh, this will automatically downshift for you. And some of them will be like, this one's a paddle shifter, so you don't have to worry about any. So you can't use the H shifter at all. It's just not even functional. Some of them will be like, yeah, this vehicle's electric, so you don't have to worry about shifting. It's just electric. Like I downloaded a Tesla mod today, and then like you don't shift. Like you do one shift, and then you're in drive, baby. And then some of the vehicles will even have like anti-money shift technology, where it'll be like I think it's just called shift protection, where if you downshift while you're going like too fast, it'll be like, hey, you fucked up the downshift, but it's okay, I got you, homie, and it'll be chilling. So it'll stop you from downshifting. And that just really makes the game a lot more realistic, because in real life cars have a lot of different features, and in Forza it doesn't let you use those features. I straight up just ran that red light. Yeah, I didn't even see that there was a light there. Yeah, so I just been playing Assetto Corsa because it's just fun to hop in a car, and then they all feel entirely different. Like in Forza they feel different. They kind of go different speeds, and they kind of handle a little differently. But you're really driving just like 3 different cars at different speeds. You're kind of just driving a front wheel drive car, a rear wheel drive car, and then an all wheel drive car, and then just at different speeds in Forza. So some of them have a little bit more variance in how heavy the wheel feels and whatever, but it's usually not that huge. It's usually not crazy. Okay, so now we're at Walbert. I see my entrance is actually supposed to be here. And then we're gonna see where they want it. I could probably get there. Let's try it. Let's see what's up. Whoops. So yeah, turns out you just need to let a set of Corsa grow on you before you really start taking it serious. So I might start hopping on some online servers and just seeing what's up. I went on one time with my friend Gino. We were having some fun with it. So I'd like to see what the fuck is up with it more. But I need to learn more about drifting, and I want to get, you know, while I'm getting the monitors at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be after or during the monitor upgrade, because I think I probably want to get another monitor first. But I want to get a handbrake so that drifting can be easier sometimes and worse sometimes. So kind of just depends. But we'll see what's up. This was another job. Hello to the animals. I'll take a great job right now. I bought a scale the other day because, you know, I've been getting a lot of weight in COVID, and I was like, damn, I should probably see how much weight I gained. I gained a lot more than I thought I did. I gained fucking, like 70 pounds during COVID. Like, I'm a fat bitch these days, and I was kind of upset about it, but kind of relieved, because I've been kind of hiding away from the fact that I gained weight. And now that I know that I've gained that much weight, I can kind of keep it in my mind, and I just kind of keep the scale in my room. That way it's just like a ever-present reminder of, hey, stop being fat, thank you. So I've been working on that. I'm actually making some progress. I don't know how fast I'm gonna lose weight, but it'll happen eventually, I think. I think I'm good enough at keeping my word that it'll happen. Although sometimes I'm shit at keeping my word, so I don't know. This YouTube channel is a fucking place to talk about that. While we're picking up this job, I should tell you guys about my other house issue that has been happening recently. Oh my god, is it the train just coming for me? Where's the train at? I think I gotta go. I think I just gotta go. Yeah, I just had to go. That's fucked up. Why would they put the stop on the train track? Maybe I just missed it. Maybe I'm just stupid. Alright. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys about this other house thing that's been happening, right? So, I bought this dumbass thermostat to fucking stick on my wall. So, like, I moved in this house. It has one of those stupid Honeywell Circle Bitches thermostats from, like, the 60s or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to interact with this thing. I want to be able to schedule my thermostating. I want to be in full control, and also my girlfriend's disabled and can't reach the thermostat, so I want her to be able to change it on her phone. Right? It's a pretty good plan to change the thermostat. And you know what? I figured if I spend like $50 or less on a nice thermostat, I can leave it here. I won't feel that bad leaving it for the next renters. You know, it'll be like just a good Samaritan deed, you know. But no good deed goes unpaid, everybody. No good deed goes unpaid. You see, I fucking install this, I buy this thermostat. It's a Lux, a Geo something. I think it's just called Lux Geo. I pick it up. Well, at first I'm on Amazon. It's $100. I'm like, damn, that's expensive. And then I go on eBay, $50. I'm like, I'll take it all day at $50, brand new. Let's go. So I pick it up. I install this shit. It runs on batteries because my house is heat only, as evidenced by the air conditioner on the wall. So you know I don't have any power running to the thermostat. And I buy it. I stick it on the wall. I put batteries in it. We're chilling, right? And, you know, the app's kind of jank. It was only $50, and it's just like, it's kind of weird. The whole thermostat's just kind of jank. And I'm like, whatever. I'm leaving it here anyways. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. And my thermostat kept breaking, but it was actually just the thermostat that time, so it wasn't me, which I'm happy about. What? This is not the job I signed up for. Okay, sure. And it's just all this like weird shit's just like wrong with it, but it's okay, whatever. You know, whatever. I only paid $50. I'm not that upset about it. And so you know, when I was looking at other thermostats, they were all like $300. Wow, we're really screen tearing now that I've turned off VSync. So I'm gonna have to turn back on VSync because that's a lot of screen tearing. We're gonna do that right now, and then we're gonna reverse into this bad boy because that's bothering the crap out of me. And then I'll continue talking about the story that I had. I don't know why it took me so long to read that. That was crazy. But yeah, I installed this thermostat. It's kind of jank, like I said. Like the app is weird. I have to keep resetting the thermostat sometimes. It's just really, just weird. It's just a weird thermostat, and I don't really like it, but I like it enough to just be like, whatever. You know, it's better than the other one. Like I can at least set a schedule on it. And you know, what was weird is that if you change the temperature on the app, it would sometimes take like 30 minutes to change on the thermostat. And by the time I was just like had already gotten up, and so it just made it so Emma just never wanted to use it, and she's like most of the reason I installed the thermostat. And I was like, okay, whatever, you know, whatever. At this point, whatever. She'll just tell me whenever she needs, when the temperature is too much, and she's usually okay with whatever temperature I set. So she's not that picky. And I monitor the fucking temperature like a hound dog, dude. I'm like on top of it always. And so just like the one day in like December, the thing's like, hey, I'm running out of batteries. So I'm like, okay. And so I put new, you know, it's like running out for like a couple days, and I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I'll put new batteries in. I put new batteries in, and we're good. We're chilling. And when I put the batteries in, it asks me, it says, hey, are you running lithium-ion batteries? So I'm like, and I look at the batteries, and I was like, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know what this battery is. I'm not taking the back off to see what batteries it's running. I'm too lazy. And so I just say no, because I'm like, whatever. And I knew in the moment that I should have said yes, but I didn't. And I said no. And then like 2 weeks, like every day for the next like 2 weeks, it's like, hey, put in lithium-ion batteries. Hey, put in good batteries, dumb bitch. Hey, you put in the wrong batteries. I'm like, why are you being annoying to me? Stop. And then the battery counter isn't actually based on like the actual fucking battery. It's just a timer. It's just a timer that runs down. So the battery could be fine. The timer just runs down. It turns it off. It's like, hey, your battery's done. Yeah, it's cooked. And I'm like, why are you so annoying? Why are you the fucking worst? And it's just this just annoying thing. And so it's like telling me, it's like, hey, your battery life's fucking shit. The timer's counting down faster than it was before. Except I don't know. At this time, I don't know it's a timer. And I'm like, damn, this battery's dying fucking fast. And I'm like, okay, shit, shut the hell up. And like, I pull out the battery, and I reset it, and it's like, did you put in lithium-ion batteries? And I put the same battery in, and it's like, I'm like, yeah, I put in lithium-ion batteries, and we're chilling, we're good. But since I let it sit for a week, the battery had already drained a little bit. And I had put on the high power usage setting so that it could, you know, set the temperature faster, because it takes fucking forever to set the temperature. And if you set the battery usage to like stupid mode, it'll be like, oh yeah, temperature set correct now, faster. But it's still not even that fast. It's just annoying. We're going for this, cause fuck all y'all. Okay, we actually have to go down to here. There we go. And what else about this thermostat? Yeah, so like, it's like on high battery usage. I put this new battery in. It's like the end of December, so I'm like, whatever, it's gonna last another 4 months. I'm not gonna do crap. And after like 3 weeks, it's telling me again, it's like, hey, we're dying. I'm like, how? How are you dying again? What? It's like, I installed you, you last for a couple months, and now you're lying, and now you've died after like 2 months. I don't understand. It lasted for like 4 months on its original batteries, and then after that it was just all downhill. And so I put, it's like saying I'm dying. I'm like, I ignore it, because the first time it said I was dying, it lasted for a couple days. So I'm like, it's probably gonna last like an extra week, and just bothering the shit out of me. So whatever. I go to sleep, wake up next day, still says it's dying, whatever. And then it's like nighttime, and I realize that it's just really cold in my house. It's like January at this time. And I'm like, damn, it's fucking cold. Why is it so cold? And I go to the thermostat to change up the, bump up the heat. And guess what? It died. It actually died. And I was like, fuck. And so I had to go run out and go get batteries in the middle of the night, which is a very hard task to do. I had to go to a Speedway. They had batteries. And I put them in. It was like, hey, you got lithium ions? I was like, yes. And I actually made sure I bought them too. And then after, I used the recommended battery, I put in the recommended settings, and after another week, it says it's dying again. So this thing is a trash heap thermostat. I would not recommend it. I ended up fixing the issue by like taking the battery out for like 2 minutes and then putting it back in. It was a whole thing, dude. And it's like, it dies way faster now than it ever did before, and it's just the worst. It's just the whole entire worst. I thought about just running power to that wall so that I could put in a Google Nest and just be done with it. My friend got a Nest. That thing is fucking beautiful. That is the most beautiful thermostat ever. It runs amazing. He has no issues with it. Me, on the other hand, my thermostat runs like a pile of dog doo-doo, and it's just the worst. I would never recommend this thing to anyone. And in fact, when I move out, I might put another one of those generic counting wheels back in, because they're $20 and they're kind of almost better than this one. Other than like the fact that it can schedule, it's a pretty useless thermostat. So that's my rant about the Lux Geo thermostat. Don't buy it. Find another one. It's pretty fucking bad. But hopefully I can move out of this house next year, by this time next year. Or the year after that. I don't want to live in here for longer than 3 years. This house has so many issues, and just so much shit that I don't want to fix. And it's like stuff that's like, it's like expensive and it doesn't need to be fixed, but it's just like bad. Like all these walls are textured. This room up here is weird. For some reason they painted every single room this tan color, so every room in my house is this same fucking color. It's the worst color. I'm just flying all over the fucking highway. And some rooms, like this room, they painted the ceiling that color too. And the bathroom, they painted the ceiling that color. Like, I can kind of understand this room, because it's got a weird slanted ceiling. But I would probably still paint the ceiling white. But they painted it tan. I kind of understand it, whatever. But in the bathroom, it doesn't have a slanted ceiling. It's a normal ceiling. So that's another point of contention. I only have one bathroom. I hate only having one bathroom. Sometimes me and Emma have to use the bathroom, and I take super long showers, and sometimes she has to use the bathroom while I'm taking a shower, and then she spends a lot of time in the bathroom doing other stuff too. So it's just a whole mess. I'm always trying to pee, and she's always in there. Like, I never have to pee until she comes home, basically. It's the funniest thing ever. And she always warns me. She's like, hey, I'm gonna be in the bathroom for a while, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to pee in 10 minutes. She's like, why don't you pee now? I was like, because I can't. I thought that sign said milk. I think we had to go to sleep. I should have went to sleep before taking the job. I don't think we're gonna make it on this amount of sleep. Fuck. Oh, crap, man. I don't want to go to sleep. They're probably expecting it pretty soon, too. You know what? We're not gonna go to sleep. We're gonna muscle through it. I think we'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, we're gonna hear the guy yawn a million times, and he'll be like, it'll just be so annoying. We'll survive. Yeah, what? 15th can't get me anything? Nothing? 16th is the lowest gear I can go to? Or highest gear? How does it work? Is it a low gear if it's a low number, or a high gear if it's a low number? I don't ever know. I'm gonna have to fucking look it up on the internet. Man, we really are struggling to get to 75 miles an hour. It's just the biggest struggle. I mean, I think it's just that the load is heavy. I just have a super big, heavy load. Oh, I love that growl. Ooh, yeah. I haven't played this game in a while. It's kind of relaxed and kind of chill. It's just a nice, like, driving vibe. You're like, I'm just vibing around, driving. Just driving around, vibing. You know how it is. Sometimes you do be vibing like this. It would be kind of dope if I could stop. There we go. So they need to make, like, an Uber driver simulator or something like that. Or like a good one. I know there's a ton of them on Steam, but if they don't pop up on my YouTube feed, they're not good. Cause they make, like, there's like forklift driver and stuff, and like police officer and whatever simulator, but they're just not good. None of them are good, and I know it. You know it. Everyone knows it. So just make a good one. Make like a good Uber driver simulator, and I'll play the shit out of that. Just taking up fares, driving to and from. Ooh, and then maybe like there's an element where you could be like DoorDash as well in there. Could be kind of cool. I like how you guys still basically see nothing on this. That's just this fucking screen is just so dark. I see a little bit more than I did before, but it's still pretty dark over here. So I apologize for the darkness. There's not really much I can do about it. I remember I had this shitty laptop I used to watch Minecraft videos on as a kid, and I think it's the contrast. I'm not super good at monitor setting stuff. I only know enough to make them look kind of good for me, but I think the contrast was just shit on that laptop, and so I couldn't see fucking anything in any of these dark videos. And I used to get so upset at these Minecraft videos. I would like write in the comments that they should turn up the brightness so I could see more. But I didn't realize that it was just my monitor screen, which is bad. And like, I've watched some of those videos now as an adult, and I'm like, oh, huh, this actually wasn't that bad. There's I used to write so many YouTube comments, it was insane, dude. I had to go cleanse all my comments the one time. I remember one time I started a huge fucking battle in the comments of a Call of Duty Zombies video. I was arguing that Xbox 360 was better than PS3, which, I mean, in hindsight, yeah, it was. Fuck you. But people got really upset. So, I mean, hardware-wise, the PS3 was better, and it had free online, but it was more expensive, and it had arguably worse games. But, I mean, it pretty much had worse games. Like, it had a couple of good exclusives, like The Last of Us, and I think that's the only exclusive I know that was good on it. But as far as consoles go, even all my buddies that used to have PS3s now admit that the 360 was just a better experience overall. And then it had that nice controller. Also, can someone call PlayStation and tell them that they're fucked up for not changing their controller layout for all these years? Because in the original PS1 days, right, they had this like nice controller. It was based around the D-pad, so they put the D-pad where your left thumb would be. They're like, hey, this is where the fucking D-pad goes, because your thumb's gonna be right here. And then they put the buttons there, because they're like, yeah, you're gonna be fucking raring and ready to go for these buttons, and your fingers are gonna be right there. You're gonna be chilling, right? The two big spots. But then, then they needed to add thumbsticks, because the N64 came out, and some other shit happened, and I don't know what order it happened in, but they just decided they needed thumbsticks. So they just tacked 2 of them onto the bottom of the controller because they still wanted to be compatible with other games, right? Okay, so that's cool and all for that one generation. Just tack them on, and then like next generation you can add it as a feature. You can fix the layout. The next generation of fucking consoles, and I had a PS2, right? They'd use the same fucking controller. They just added like vibration and they made it a little bit more, precise, but it's the same controller. And I think they added more trigger buttons or something like that. I don't know how the fuck it works. They added the ability to turn off analog sticks or something like that too. I don't know. The DualShock 2s. Everyone knows them. So they just kept the same controller. And playing as a kid, I remember always touching my fingers in the middle because I had big fucking fingers, and it would bother me so fucking much. And I was like, why would they do this? And then when I got the 360, I was like, oh, this is optimal stick placement because I'm gonna be moving my guy with the left stick as his main movement stick, right? And then I'm gonna be hitting the buttons to do whatever and the triggers, and then if I need to, I can adjust the camera by flicking my thumb down real quick, move the camera, and then back to the buttons. That's how games were supposed to be. And then PlayStation didn't fucking move their stick up to the left, even though that was their original design philosophy, was what I just stated. So I don't know what the fuck PlayStation's doing. They need to change that. They just need to move the stick up. I know it's their thing, but their thing is stupid, and they need to stop it. So, this is coming from a man who owns a PS4, man. I own a PS4. So I'm just complaining on the internet. You guys know how it is. I do main the PC, though, as you guys can see. I'm maining the PC. PC is life. PC is love. I can use any controller I want. I mostly use Xbox One controllers. So I'm vibing. I'm working on building like the perfect emulation station for my living room TV. And right now I just have like an old Dell Optiplex that I've stuck an R9 390 in and upgraded the RAM, and it's just running off of a cheap inland SSD I got from Micro Center for like 20 bucks. And that holds all the games I need for an emulation station. And then sometimes, I'm sorry I hit the mic, but sometimes I run Steam on it if I want to run Steam, just all that fun stuff. And so I run a couple of games on it that I just want to play on the couch, and I have some co-op games installed. I have like Duck Game installed on there, and I have a whole bunch of emulated stuff installed. And the only issue I have is I just don't have like the controller ability for it. Like I just need to up the controller game a lot harder, but I haven't like had the time or the money to buy like 16 trillion controllers. Because the controllers that I have like 6 Ouya controllers, dude. I don't know if 6. I have an Ouya controller. I have weird Xbox controllers. I have like 3 broken Xbox 360 controllers. I have some PS3 controllers, even though I never owned the console. I have them, and they're like really trash, like rock candy ones that are just the worst, just the fucking worst ever. And so I've been like making up a list of all the controllers I need, and I'm trying to get 4 Xbox One controllers. I want 4 PS5 controllers. I need to get, and I decided I want all the controllers in black, because at first I was gonna do them all different colors, because then it would be like black, white, red, and blue were the colors I wanted to get. But then I found out that the Wiimotes don't come in those colors. They come in black, white, red, and then they come in like a weird light blue, and I didn't want to have it. I didn't want to deal with it. So I want to get Wiimotes. I want 4 Wiimotes. I one of those dolphin bars so I can play freaking Wii Sports Resorts with the boys. And then I want, what else did I say? Oh yeah, 4 GameCube controllers. So those are all the controllers I want. That's pretty much all that shit I emulate. And then you can use the PS5 controller for PS2 games if you really needed to. And then at least I give my guest a, you know, a preference. I'm like, hey, you want to use a PS5 controller or you want to use Xbox One? If someone like really just fucking hates Xbox One controllers, they'll be like PS5. Most everyone uses the Xbox One controllers. In fact, yeah, pretty much everyone uses them. But you never know. So that's my ideal emulation station. And then the GameCube controller is just, you know, sometimes I would use them for Smash anyways on the Switch, but GameCube games, like the controllers are just so different, and then I just emulate so much of them that it just confuses me and everyone else when the button prompts come up and like, especially when you're playing Mario Party, dude, and those button prompts come up and it's like press the A button, and I'm like, I don't fucking know which one that is, guys. Nintendo's been doing it wild for years. So I have no fucking clue. I wish Nintendo was, I know Nintendo is the OG and they made the original mapping of buttons or whatever, but I just wish they would flip their buttons to mimic the Xboxes, because it just makes my life so much more confusing whenever I play a Switch. Because I think Nintendo needs to realize that Nintendo consoles are no longer like the only console you have. Like if you buy a Switch, you have other game consoles. Like you don't just only have the Nintendo Switch. Like you have the Nintendo Switch or like a PC or something like that. It's just not how people operate these days. So it's just weird that they won't change that, but it's whatever. Nothing I can do about it. And trust me, I've tried. That was a quick job, man. I want to get another job. I want to actually probably head back to the I don't want to go the same way I just came. Did I just come from there? I want to go along here. Do I? I don't know. Let's find it. No other jobs out there. Okay, I just want to take that other job. I'm gonna get this one. But yeah, I'm excited to get those controllers for the emulation station. I've been meaning to get a whole bunch of games. You know, it's funny, I have a GameCube controller, right? I have one of the Smash Brothers Ultimate ones. Really nice controllers, really enjoy them. We actually have to go to bed, our guys, go to bed. But yeah, they're really nice controllers. I just thoroughly enjoy the GameCube controller. I never bought the USB adapter, which is weird because I had, like, to make it work on the Switch, you need the USB adapter. I just never bought it. I used my brother's for like the first month that Smash was out, and then I just kind of stopped playing Smash because I'm not good at Smash. I will never claim to be good at Smash. I'm just not good at it. It's not my game to be good at. I don't understand most of the controls. I'm just so used to other style of fighting games that Smash controls don't make any sense to my brain. It's a pretty sad state, I would have to say. I like the idea of running around beating the shit out of people as Luigi and shit, and it does make me upset that Waluigi is not able to beat up people in this game. But you know, what are you gonna do about it? It's Smash. They should add Birdo. They should add Birdo as a skin for Yoshi. Oh, whoops. Oh. Money shift McNeil? Just about. Oops, that was wrong. There we go. Left. Looking right. Everything seems to be all right. Wigwam Motel. That sounds kind of racist, doesn't it? Is this the place they went to in Cars? Is there really TP motels out here like this? This is kind of fucked up. No, we have to pick a new job now because that job's fucking canceled. No, we don't want to do a quick job. We're not gay like that. There's nothing wrong with being gay. I just use this as an insult because I'm still fucking middle schooler. Ooh, that's kind of where I want to go. I want to go there. Alright. Let's go there. Ha! Oh, I should use this part because this is the midway video, right? Let's use this to just advertise a little bit. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, I recommend you hit the like button. I also recommend you guys hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers at some point in the future. Not by the end of the year, just in the future, just in general. So yeah, you know, hit those buttons up. We don't mind here. In fact, I prefer it if you subscribe. I don't want to be chilling at 10 subscribers my whole YouTube career. It'd be kind of shitty. But yeah, all those things and more. I'm still gonna keep posting videos. It's a grind. Everyone knows it's a grind. I gotta be posting for at least 3 years before I get any decent fucking coverage. So that's okay. But y'all know what's happening. You guys know what's happening. You guys know what's up. So yeah, that's Navon's shout out. Subscribe, hit the like button. So I have no sponsors. Actually, there's an email set up for this account. I have fucking no clue. I have not checked it once, and I don't think I have to. It's not even on my phone. I should probably like log on to it on my phone and see like what's up. Cause I bet you it probably has some like shady offers where people are like, yeah, advertise my casino, and all I need is your password to your YouTube account, honey, and your social security number. That's probably what's on there. I've been watching Max Forrest recently, and I mean, there's not much to watch with Max Forrest. He doesn't like upload content per se anymore, but you know, he was an OG. He was like what I watched in middle school. He was the entertainment man. He was like what I grew up with. So, you know, it was when he stopped uploading, it was kind of sad, and you just kind of forget about it. And then you know, one day last year he started uploading a whole bunch of old stuff, and then he showed up with a face cam and he was like, hey guys, I'm not dead, I'm just losing my mind, I'm having some issues in life. And he was I mean, he was saying crazy stuff, but he knew he was crazy, and he was kind of explaining that like he went through a lot the past couple of years. And he uploaded a video recently that I watched, and he was like talking, and he seemed a lot more sane than he has been for the past year. And he's like, yeah, I'm working on it. He's like, I got good ideas still, and he's like, it's gonna happen. And he's like, I'm just so excited that I've had this opportunity, and I just don't want to mess it up. He's like, I know I'm in a weird spot right now, but it's happening. So if any of you guys are out there and are a fan of his content, he's back. Hit him a subscribe. I'm sure he's gonna come out with some funny stuff soon. Really do miss that guy, and I'm really excited to hear about his new endeavors. So that's just my average Max Forrest shout out. Was it Max Forrest? Maxwell? TV Maxwell. Is it Forrest? Is his name? I think it's Forrest. I don't know. Yeah, it's TV Maxwell, Max Forrest. You guys will find him if you just search TV Maxwell. TV Max. So I'm excited to see what's up with his stuff. The Glizzy Gladiator on my Discord, which is kind of cool. You can be named anything on Discord. When Discord first came out, man, we were really into saying really spicy things. such as words that are very derogatory towards certain races that I am a member of. And while I no longer condone such behavior now, and I don't say the N-word at all anymore. It did happen. I will say that I did say the N-word in the past previously, and I've said it more recently than I'd like to admit. But it's not. It's just breaking of old habits, because I was a fucking edgelord in high school. After high school, I was a fucking edgelord, and it was just so cringy and just the worst. So I apologize for any of that to anyone out there. I am African American, half African American, but that still doesn't give me the doesn't give me a pass to just start saying it, man. And I wasn't saying it like I grew up with it, because I didn't. I was raised as white as you can be, right? So, but anyways, yeah, when Discord first started, I just thought it'd be so funny to show up to my friend's server with just fucking N-word as my name, and I just did. And I remember he banned me. He's like, stop, no. He's like, you can't do that. So I ended up making another account. Because then back then Discord didn't ban you if you just had the N-word as your name. They probably do now, which is definitely something good that they implemented, but you know. Also, don't be an edgelord and do that. That's such a weird fucking thing. So I definitely regret that moment in my life, but I think I did need to have that moment in my life to get to where I'm at now, so. If that makes any sense for you guys. Oh man. Does that say Slam Pete Motel? Oh, on me and Emma's office journey. We're still on the office journey, man. We got to the part where we're on the last season. Andy's on the fucking boat. Or no, he's made it all the way to where he was trying to go on the boat. Okay, that guy just fucking tried to run me over. And then wait, he made it to. Where was he going on the boat? He's going to like Cancun or something. No, he's going to Costa Rica. Yeah, he went all the way to Costa Rica. He sold his boat. And then he told Aaron, he's like, I'm staying in Costa Rica for a while. We made it to there. And Emma's like, wow, this show is like not good anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? And I'm like, yeah, this is the last season, you can tell. And then they started breaking the fourth wall. This season, the first time I watched it, it felt a lot longer than it is, because it leaves such a bad taste in your mouth, because it's the last season. Like, it's the last thing you think about, but it's actually not that long. Like, most of the show's actually pretty good-ish, but it's just the last couple seasons are a little weird. Without Mike, it's weird. Like, just ever since Mike leaves, it's just a weird thing. I'd like to see like an Office epilogue miniseries where they show where everyone in the office is at, in, 2020s. Love to see it. Just like real quick before all the cast members fucking die. Maybe at like the 10-year reunion or something they do it, and it'd just be like a quick like a 6-episode series where there's like some conflict that arises, but then through that conflict you get to see how everyone's living their life and how everyone's acclimated. Maybe they even kill a few characters. It'd be kind of funny. Or maybe a character dies during it, or that'd be kind of heavy, but something light and cheery. Maybe not people dying. Maybe people don't die. Because I feel like everyone in the office is like very emotionally attached to each other, and if a character just fucking dies, then it's like, okay, well. Ooh, that was a crash vehicle offense. But, see, my vehicle went through his. I just got the offense anyways. Oh, I was so ready to run that fucking stop sign, you goober. Bitch. I keep seeing ghost versions of what's on the other side. I think it's supposed to be the reflection on the inside of my window. It's kind of weird. But yeah, like I was saying, Office miniseries would be kind of chill. I would vibe out to that. Maybe we see, because I mean, we saw Michael Old already, but maybe we see Michael's kids. Okay, can I not drive? What's going on? There we go. Yeah, maybe we see Michael's kids, and they're just as weird and as wacky as Michael, and maybe they're kind of like older now, because they'd be like teenagers now, right? And maybe Michael's like super into like all the Gen Z stuff. Like they don't find him, because Michael's weird, so his kids would be weird. So they don't find Michael like super cringy. Maybe one does, but they mostly don't find him all that cringy. And he's like just super into like TikTok and stuff. That'd be kind of funny. See stuff like that. Hey, I'd love to see them do a miniseries like that, or maybe like Kevin fucking took Hooked on Phonics or something and is like a god tier accountant, or he quit Dunder Mifflin and became a god tier gambler, because that's what he was in this show. I'd love to see wacky stuff like that. Ooh, a fancy little WRX is putting around up there. Where else would their characters be? Man, I would be kind of upset if Pam hadn't quit Dunder Mifflin. Man, the whole paper company thing would be weird. I don't know where that would go. I guess people still do need paper. I'd love to see where the writers take it. You know, obviously I'm not a writer for The Office, and so I'm not gonna be able to give such good ideas. But I'd love to see where they would be right now, how they'd react to current events. So I think now we're at a perfect time where a reboot should be considered. I think last year probably would have been it's just too weird of a political area to be. I don't think The Office would have worked last year, but now I think The Office works, and I think it's pretty good. Also, we've been seeing like planes and helicopters in the sky this whole entire time. It's pretty legit. WRX fucking sucks. Fuck you, guy. Like, what kind of WRX is gonna have full open road and not gun it when there's no cops in sight? Kind of a sad day, you know. I've been thinking about getting a police radar detector. They're illegal in the United States, right? Like, I know that. Or not in the United States, they're illegal in Ohio. But I would get one that's like super stealth. I think I even know exactly where I'd put it on my Golf, where no one would be able to tell. Just absolutely fucking no one. What button did I just press? Oh, do we have to go to the way station now? Nope, we're good. Oh, whoa, I can click the fucking... That's pretty fucking legit. I didn't know that. If I click the shift switch button, when I'm in the gear, it doesn't shift it when I'm in the gear. It just shifts it when I leave the gear. I had no idea that was a thing. It's pretty legit. These speed limits fucking suck. Okay, now we're vibing down the highway. Highway vibes. We haven't had to get gas in a while. Did I upgrade my gas or something the other day? I think I did. I think this is gonna be the last job for the day. I know I said I was gonna do a long stream. And I was really gunning for 2 hours, but I really gotta go to the bathroom right now. And I don't wanna be pressured by the fact that I'm streaming when I'm going to the bathroom, you know? I've done it once before, and it was kinda awkward. Felt like I was like on a video call with my boss, and I was like, I gotta go poopy, and I just like went poopy, but it's like an important executive meeting. Like, I know there's no one watching, But like, what if I hop on? Like, what if I hop off for like 1 second, and then like 50 people show up, and then and they leave because all they see is my BRB screen, you know? It'd be kind of cringe, wouldn't it? Definitely be kind of cringe. That's just the thoughts of a madman. Ah. I think this summer I'm about to start, well, one-piecing the sim rig a little bit better together, but I don't know if I want to focus that or focus my golf right now in the summer while it's like the prime time. I think I'm going to focus the golf. Yeah, I think by the end of the summer I want to have an exhaust in. I have an exhaust kind of picked out. I want to get that going at some point in like the near future. I put some money in the Doge a while ago. I think I talked about it on stream, and it's like I'm making the money, man. I'm making the money off of it right now, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm holding right now. I don't know how long I'll be holding, but I'm holding. The idea is to pay off my whole entire car bill, but you know, if I just get an extra stimmy out of it, I'm still okay with that. I could use that. I could use a stimmy. I wish Biden would just produce more money into my bank account. It would be kind of sick. So if he could get on that, kind of legit. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to fucking do some more car stuff, man. I have all my exhaust stuff picked out. I've been watching a lot of Wynn's Lunch, which he's like the Mark 7 Golf GTI kind of guy. And he has the S, which is the base model GTI, which, you know, it has no sunroof, but I don't mind that. And then it has a few little less other features, but it's essentially the same fucking car as the other GTIs. There's no like engine differences. It just is missing some luxury spec stuff. And yeah, he's fucking hilarious. He's gone ghost for a while here, but I'm hoping he comes back because I'm excited to see what he's done to his Golf. I want to see like some more updates on it. I want to see like what mods he's done. I've been kind of not purposefully following his mod list. It's just that he's picked out such good mods that I've just been like accidentally mimicking his mod list. So I think the next things that I'm gonna do are man, we're fucking light on shifts here. Let's go all the way up to here. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I want to get a new shift knob installed. Because if anyone has the Mark 7 Golf, you guys know that the fucking shift knob is very plastic feeling. It's cool because it's like this cool golf ball, but it's just like super plastic feeling, and it feels so cheap, and it ruins the feel of shifting. And from what I hear, Volkswagens aren't super good with shifting anyways. It's not like, they're not like a Honda where it's like, again, I've only ever driven this one manual car at this point, so I can't attest to how good a Honda shift is, but people always say that, you know, Hondas have the best transmissions when it comes to like, you know, price. And then, you know, the Volkswagen, it goes fast, but it's just like, the transmission apparently doesn't feel very good. So there's a short shifter kit that people say makes it feel really nice, so I might have to pick up the short shifter kit. But I think I'm gonna hold off on the short shifter kit for now. And I just want to get a nice. I have the Black Forest Industries has a nice golf ball knob that they do in black. That's the one I want to get, and then they'll just put a nice boot on it. And then I want to get their coin that has the numbers, the shift pattern on it. Because as much as I don't need the pattern, and a lot of cars come stock with the pattern, and you don't need the pattern in any car. Like I'm never looking at it and been like, uh-oh, what gear am I in? Like, I know, you just look at it, you're like, oh, okay, I'm in this gear. Or you don't even need to look at it, you just feel, and you're like, oh, I'm in this gear, whatever. But it's just nice to have it. It's like on this, it's like I don't have the shift pattern on the knob here, but you can see it on the plate, but I don't have it. But it's just a nice to have. You know, if the stock knob has it, I want it on my my aftermarket knob. I don't want to lose any features that the stock car has, you know? It's like when you build a car and then you like delete the AC and you're like, I had to delete it. I'd be so upset. Oh Why are we going so slow down here? And then after that, I'm gonna put on probably rally armor, mud flaps, which I actually will get some use out of because my fucking backyard is not paved. And you're like, your backyard's not paved, what do you mean? Well, if you watch any of my videos that I do my car stuff in, or I've shown my backyard in, you'll notice that my whole backyard is just like, it's supposed to be gravel, but the gravel is long since sunken into the mud. So now it's just mud. And it's supposed to be, it's like where you park your cars, because I don't have an actual backyard. It's just, that's just the place you park your car. And it's just fucking annoying that there's mud on my car all the time. Like, I have to get it washed so often, it's so annoying. So, I'm gonna put, yeah, mud flaps on it. Then I want to stick a new spoiler, a new wing on it. I have one picked out that's pretty nice. And then I'm probably gonna ceramic coat it. And then after that, I'm gonna do an exhaust. I think that's where I should go with that. I wanted to do all the exterior mods first, but the headlight stuff I want to do is kind of pricey. And I kind of just really want an exhaust. And I want to get a blow-off valve. An exhaust and a blow-off valve. Just because it's cool. A lot of people, you know, make fun of people who have a custom exhaust or like loud exhaust, but it's just cool. It's just really cool. So, that's it. So, we're going to be vibing around Vibestown for a while. Yeah, making all that happen is going to be exciting. It'd be kind of dope if this guy would fucking speed up. I guess we're going to the same spot, or else he wouldn't be down here, right? Alright, now the road continues on. Well, we get to say hasta la vista to that boy. That was a terrible downshift. Shifting in a truck is hard. Oh yeah, and I should, a slight review to my new rim. Well, it's not new anymore, but my custom rim that I applied. It's fucking brilliant. It's amazing. It's nice to have a full-size steering wheel. It actually feels like I'm driving cars now. And it's overall was a worthwhile purchase. And if you buy a Thrustmaster TX, I would highly consider it. Although I don't know what the situation for the button boxes is, if you can just find them by themselves or not, or if you can custom make them. I was lucky enough that I happened to find a deal on the Ferrari rim with the wheelbase, and it was like way lower than retail, and all I had to do was a simple power supply swap. But if you want to, but if you buy a TX, and maybe I'd maybe look into before you buy it to see if there's a way to get like a nice steering wheel button box. I don't know if they call them on the steering wheels. They call them something. They call them something special. But that's my review. It's definitely really nice for Assetto Corsa, and then this wheel I bought is actually, it's holding up pretty nice. Sometimes the texture it feels like a bit much sometimes, but most of the times I'm okay with it. I think when I first got it, it felt really like leather, but now it feels more like the fabric thingy that it is. But it still feels good. It feels good in the hand. I don't regret it. It actually makes me not want to upgrade the wheelbase for a while. Originally, I really wanted to upgrade my wheelbase to a Fanatic one. Like, I was really looking. I was like, I might just upgrade that first. But now that I have this upgraded wheel, I'm actually definitely going to go for a handbrake and then cockpit next. And then I'm going to wait to upgrade all the wheelbase and stuff. But, so, as far as all that stuff's going, that's where I'm at. So, let's do this. Let's give her a nice save, because if we don't, it'll be sad. Welcome back. Oh yeah, see, last time we played was 2 months ago, guys. Mostly because I was dreading playing the game. But it's fun. So I'm gonna be back next week. I'm gonna stream more American Truck Simulator next week, next weekend. So like I said in my last video, my new schedule is gonna be upload on Tuesday, upload on Thursday, and then a weekend stream. So that could be either Saturday or Sunday. It'll probably mostly be Saturdays, but expect some Sunday stuff there. So on Sundays, I usually do music stuff with a couple of my friends, but sometimes we move it around. So it can be pretty random. So yeah, but yeah, Saturday, Sunday, expect some streams. Hopefully I don't drop again. I shouldn't, and next time I do, I'll probably actually like post something letting you guys know that I'm doing something. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I've been Navon. We've been having some fun in Euro Truck. Let me switch to my beautiful face. And bye-bye.